My name's Cale Geiswhite, firefighter with Northumberland Fire Company, Union County, Pennsylvania. I am not only a firefighter, but an FAA licensed drone pilot as well. Our need for a drone in Union County, especially at Northumberland Fire Company, is of paramount importance at this point in our society that we're living in. We have a need for this drone for many reasons. We serve an area of approximately 180,000 people in a tri-county area. We serve mutual aid as a fire department for most of those areas in one way, shape, or form. And we come from a very small town of about 800 residents. We have a school and 2 factories in our town. But when we broaden that out to a 3-county area that has nowhere or no capability to bring or have a drone as an asset to that area, that's a pretty large area to not have that capability. There are 3 incidents that come to mind that we have dealt with as a fire department or been called to assist with as a fire department, where a drone really could have enhanced our capability. The first incident being approximately 2 years ago. We have a major river that runs through or close to our fire coverage area, as well as a few creeks and streams. We're very prone to flooding in those areas, and we did have a raft with a few juvenile individuals that was not under power, that had actually gotten onto the river and was headed towards a rather large dam that we have on that river. They called for a drone asset through county, and there was not one available, and our closest drone asset was approximately an hour away, which would have really put those children at risk. We were able to get a few boat crews in the water from mutual responding departments and locate those individuals without further incident. But a drone would have really made the ability to find those juveniles much easier and much faster for us. The second incident that I could think of is we had a land search for a missing hunter. We have a rather mountainous area in our locality here, and this hunter had some medical conditions and did not have his medical supplies with him. It was very cold. This was in the beginning of December, and we had to call in numerous search and rescue teams and canine tracking teams to assist with finding this individual. The weather conditions that night were extremely cold. It was very icy. The ground was very icy. And it made the search for that individual extremely difficult and dangerous for us as first responders as well. With a drone, our capabilities would have been much better. We would have been able to have a thermal capability to try and locate this individual. It would have put less risk on our first responders and made it a lot faster of a process for us to get him the medical care that he needed. We were successful in locating that individual after approximately 12 hours. He was in a hypothermic state at the time, but he did make a full recovery and is still enjoying the outdoors. So the third incident that I can think of is we had a playground equipment factory that had caught on fire approximately 2 years ago as well. It's a rather large factory. It employs a lot of people in the area. And when we got there, the smoke conditions and the fire conditions that were occurring were to the point where we had a hard time locating where exactly the source of that fire was within the facility. I actually was ordered to go to the roof of that facility to vent, to clear some of the smoke condition, to make it easier to figure out exactly what was going on inside. The roof condition at that time, the roof was made of steel trusses. They had become extremely weak due to the heat inside the facility. And the conditions on the roof were extremely hot as well. The temperature outside that day was in the high 80s. Coupled with it being a metal roof and the roof losing its structural integrity was rather dangerous. With a thermal capable drone, I feel like we would have been able to pinpoint the exact source or close to of where that actual fire was and help all of the first responders from a 3-county area that responded to that very large incident be able to control and manage that fire much better than what we did. As a fire department, I feel the need, as a drone pilot, I feel the need to say that having that drone capability for us, for our 180,000 residents, would be a huge asset and would allow us to serve our community much better than we can right now. Having that drone asset would enhance the safety of our first responders, it would enhance the safety of our public, and it would enhance the safety for all. Thank you for your time today. I appreciate your willingness to help us with this project. Thank you.